perfect pastries that originated on the French Riviera in the 1950s. A handcrafted raspberry mousse cake, banana caramel chocolate cruffins. Everything looks so good and tastes even better. Now, there's no doubt all of this comes from La Baguette Bakery and Catering in Dover.
The shop opened 6 years ago. Owners Ludovic and Anita Beasy are proud of what they have accomplished, and they are excited about what's to come. They say none of it would be possible without their staff, their customers, and other community support. Here's DelmarvaLife's Katie Zerilli.
6 years of filling Dover with French fare. La Baguette Bakery and Catering is celebrating being in business for more than half a decade.
You know, when you open a business, it's very hard at the beginning. You know, there's some good and some bad, but I guess it was more good than bad.
The story of how this shop came to be starts across the Atlantic.
First of all, my mom is from France. My grandparents owned a bakery and cafe in a small village. And when I would go back to visit my grandparents, I would oftentimes be in the same city as Ludovic, but we never crossed paths until 1987. And we started dating. I left to come back to the States and he stayed. He came to visit me here in Dover. And then he went back, and then I got a teaching job in France so that I could be with him. We got married a year later. And then I brought him back here in '93.
They had individual careers for quite a while. When they decided it was time to open a bakery, not everyone agreed.
The banks would usually tell us no from like 10 years previous. And I refused to hear the word no. And so when we thought of doing the chef's table, we would do 10 people at a time, and it grew and grew. And then we found a farm where we would do farm to table. We still called it the dinner demo as opposed to the chef's table, but it slowly grew to 40 people twice a month, sold out every time. And I took that plus the chef's table testimonials to the bank, and I said, it's time to say yes. And they finally said yes.
And since its inception, this spot for the sweet and savory has become an integral part of Delaware's capital community. They use fresh ingredients sourced locally. For Ludovic and Anita, 6 years feels like a lot upon which to reflect.
Whatever pastry, a great croissant, and that makes the day, everything gets better.
Like this millefeuille, which means 1,000 layers.
So what you see right there, there's 3 layers of a puff pastry, la pâte feuilletée, made here. I have a secret I put inside the puff pastry. So it's all good, all natural. And then you have pastry cream, vanilla pastry cream, and right on top is a glaçage.
All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this whole thing in one bite. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but Anita says if you can dream it, you can do it. So let's see how it is. Ready? It's because of folks who fall in love with these flavors that this bakery thrives. These two know that full well. So they're hosting a Customer Appreciation Day this Friday.
It's normal that we say thank you. Just simple as that, thank you.
There'll be singing, there'll be celebrating, and yes, there will be sampling.
We're going to whip up some food samples, whip it good.
Love it. Now, what kind of food samples are we whipping good?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Usually I just figure out an hour before. You know? No. No, we're going to do our classic, everything that we do normally, plus some extra stuff, because
we're going to show off the chef's talents.
Yeah.
You like to be shown off?
Yeah, I like that.
It's a good thing because his artwork will be shown off too. Ludovic's painted since he was a kid. Turns out it's a bit similar to baking.
It's to start from a blank canvas. The difference, you can eat one and not the other one.
Safe to say these two have filled their blank canvas, but they've still got room for a whole lot more.
You know, you think you're ready. We're ready to do this, and it's a lot harder than you think it's going to be.
And in food business, you start everything over every day.
That's right.
Every day and every day. So every day has to be right.
And
sometimes you screw up. I mean, that happens. But next day, you bounce back and you do it right again.
Looking toward the future, you know, we want to continue to do that and bring our customers the best product. Even though prices are rising, people are still coming. So we're doing our best.
All right, Anita, I think you're the kind of gal who takes a bite out of life, but do you take a bite out of a 10-grain loaf?
I will.
You will? Love it.
And
Dare
I
ya.
dare you to take a bite out of a croissant.
Got one. 3, 2, 1.
La Baguette is holding their 6th anniversary celebration and Customer Appreciation Day this Friday, 9 to 11 in the morning. Live music, giveaways. Their new food truck, Gourmandise, is going to be in the parking lot. They'll be serving special crepes. La Baguette, 323 South Governors Avenue in Dover. Sounds good.
It's my tummy is
Is that
growling
what that noise was?
already.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.